FiOS 1 News, Daytime Edition.
Good afternoon, I'm Kimberly Wallace in for Molly Rogasi. Thanks for watching. We'll get to our top stories in just a moment. But first, the snow is coming down hard throughout the Garden State. Meteorologist Jamie Booth tells us what to expect. While snowfall might worsen throughout the day, our very own Raven Santana checks out those conditions in Long Branch. Raven. If snow removal seems like an endless chore, it might get worse next year. Governor Christie's 2016 budget cuts $44 million for snow removal. This proposed decrease comes as weather conditions are worsening and a state of emergency caused state offices to close today. Treasury spokesman Joseph Perrone says that cut reflects a one-time cash infusion from fiscal year 2015 that will not be carried into 2016. Lawmakers will address the 2016 budget next week. Harley Sheps is following this story and will have a report tonight at 5 on FiOS News Now. Federal health officials warn that the flu virus is still going strong. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says flu-related hospitalizations of senior citizens are at their peak since 2005. The combination of an aggressive flu strain and deficient vaccination caused most of this year's illnesses. Flu viruses constantly mutate, and the so-called H3N2 strain started spreading only after the original vaccination was created. Government advisors recommend adding that strain to next winter's vaccine. A deadly two-car crash in Somerset County has killed one passenger. FiOS 1 News' Bob Brown brings the latest on the investigation behind that crash. Bob. Police say a dog has died after falling through the ice on Barnegat Bay near Berkeley Township. The pit bull was walking with its owner when it ran towards the ice. The animal then fell about 150 feet from the shore. Rescue squads attempted to rescue the trapped dog, but he was stuck under the ice. The dog's body was recovered 45 minutes later. South Korea U.S. Ambassador Mark Lippert is in stable condition after a man slashed him on the face and wrist. The attacker used a 10-inch knife and screamed that the rival Koreans should unify. A witness says Lippert had just been seated for breakfast ahead of a lecture that the Korean Council for Reconciliation and Cooperation organized. The attacker, 55-year-old Kim Ki-jung, is now in custody. The victims of the Boston bombing attack are receiving some justice today. Attacker Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is accused of conspiring with his brother, killed 4 days after the blast during a police manhunt. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev was found wounded and hiding in a boat in a backyard in a Boston suburb, the one of Watertown. A Boston Marathon bombing victim testified in the Wednesday night trial saying, quote, "You are a coward, a little boy who wouldn't even look me in the eyes," end quote. She also wrote an online letter drawing more than 18,000 likes and 1,000 comments. Riders could see Amtrak service coming to the usually bustling Northeast corridor very soon. A bill passed by the House would allow Amtrak service to travel through the corridor, giving states more authority over the routes they help fund. The bill also allows Amtrak to use profits that could benefit train times and enhance service in the corridor. Many Amtrak officials have complained in the past about using the Northeast corridor profits to benefit unprofitable routes. Welcome back. Coming up on FiOS 1 News Now, Suffolk County Police are reminding people to take it easy on the ice. We'll be speaking with officials about what you can do to stay safe. And we'll continue to track this latest bout of snow. We'll have the latest on the conditions as well as a look forward. Well, finally, this half hour, going fishing can take a lot of luck sometimes to get anything to bite. But for one man in Pennsylvania, he got more than he bargained for. Nicholas Colangelo was ice fishing with a friend when he pulled up a duck. A flag on one of their fishing poles went off, signaling that they had a catch. And when he pulled up the line, look at that, he was shocked to see that there was a bird instead of a fish on the end. After getting over the shock, he eventually let the bird go. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Wallace. We are your local source for news and weather. And if you see news happening, call the FiOS 1 News tip line at 1-855 on FiOS 1. That number is 1-855-663-4671. From all of us here at FiOS 1, have a great afternoon.